Minecraft roleplay videos don't exactly have the best reputation. Even as a kid, I thought they were a bit cringe. But one stood out from the rest, with memorable characters, hilarious situations, and a plot that rivals most shonen anime. Samgladiator's Yandere High School was something that I hold very dear to my heart. Today, I'm going to explain what made his roleplay series so great, what happened that made it flop, and what it's currently up to. Now, before we get started, I need to clarify some things. Sam has made a lot of roleplay videos. I will only be talking about Yandere High, his most popular and biggest project. I will not talk about the prequel, but I will talk a bit about Tokyo Soul Reset. Not to get confused with Tokyo Soul, which is just season 2. One thing to keep in mind is that a reset doesn't mean different universe or non-canon. It'll all make sense later. Now that that's out of the way, let's move on to our main cast. Sam, a bit of an awkward person, but he's pretty friendly with psychopathic tendencies. Torres, Sam's best friend, a bit on the dumber side and somewhat oblivious to the things going on around him. Grion, the straight man of the group, and he's British, with of course the supporting cast such as Pufferfish Pete, the guy who works basically every job. He's like Larry from Gumball. Rowan, the badass buff gym teacher. Okami, the happy-go-lucky teacher. Also Rowan's wife. That'll be important later. Yuki, crazy bitch, with many more fun characters that I wish I could get into, but I know your TikTok brain is already losing interest, so let's move on. So the show starts with a pretty simple premise. It's just about Sam and Torres going to a new school, getting into all kinds of wacky shenanigans, such as witnessing the suicide of their teacher. This happened in episode 7. Selling drugs to kids, cross-dressing to get with a lesbian, and breaking into said lesbian's house, accidentally poisoning one of them. Then Grion finally shows up. They kill a Yakuza boss. Oh, and small detail that's kind of boring. Sam's dating Yuki, the daughter of the Yakuza boss that they just killed. She ends up killing Paul Blart. Yeah, the Paul. And Rowan. Okami doesn't take this lightly, so they end up having an epic shootout with the remaining Yakuza on top of the school roof, until Yuki was the last one standing.
Okay, Yuki, you regret breaking up with me?
Doubt that.
Yuki, you just need to calm down. Just hold your horses. You'll never take me alive. Yuki,
Don't make us do this.
what are you doing? What are you doing, Yuki? No, Yuki!
And that's season 1. I can't stress enough how many details I left out, because if I did do an in-depth dive of just season 1, this video would be an hour long. Now, let's talk about what made season 1 so good and unique compared to other Minecraft roleplay videos. Characters. Sam and Torres made a great duo, kind of like yin and yang. Sam is a chaotic mess that kept making you double think what he'll do next. Torres is, well, no better. Sure, he won't stab you, but he isn't exactly best friend material. With the addition of Grion, the straight man / voice of reasoning, all three of them make a great combination. And I think what really helped was that they were comfortable being themselves and really cranking up their personalities. With the help of how Sam tells his stories, all of this just came together and made something great. The way Sam told his stories was he starts at point A, then ends at point B. Anything that happens in between is mostly improvised, leading to genuine reactions. Alright, here's where shit really hits the fan. See, for some reason, Sam cracks up the craziness way up high. At first, it was normal. Sam, Torres, and Grion are now under the witness protection, so they got sent off to Tokyo. They go to school, make friends. Turns out Torres was cloned by the teacher, and they don't know who the original is. Spoilers, the original died, but they get him back. Kinda. Oh, and an alien invasion was amongst them, so some characters from Yandere High come back to help. And Cthulhu shows up, saying that Sam will eventually bring the universe to an end. So anyway, Sam gets the Necronomicon, causing them to go to another universe. But they can't stay long because zombie minions invade, and Clone Torres is now infected too, so they go to another universe to get another Torres by killing themselves. not like that. But doing that caused the universe that we're in to be unstable, letting these zombie minions from their universe come to this universe and somehow being able to escape to every single universe. And what do the minions do? They eat everything. All of this thanks to Sam not only leaving the portal open, but also making all the universe unstable, causing the destruction of everything. And while Cthulhu did say he was going to destroy the universe, even he was genuinely surprised by how much destruction he caused. Finally, marking the end of Tokyo Seoul and Yandere High.
We don't have anything anymore.
Oh.
Nothing exists.
We can't die. Can we die?
Have fun then. Okay, bye. Bye.
Bye, Cthulhu. Bye.
Bye. So that's that, I guess. Huh.
Oh boy, that was a lot. Sure, there is a reboot, but it's just not as good. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't bad, just a bit mid. Most of it felt like filler. If you're wondering how it's possible the world's back, well, it's either a different universe or the universe reset. That's how Sam gets around stories ending but still wanting to keep the same universe or same characters. The only important part of the reboot is the ending turns out everything is a simulation, like the Matrix, so they try and escape, ending in a cliffhanger that has not been answered, and I don't think it ever will be. The biggest reason why it flopped was because Taurus and Grion were no longer part of the series. From what I know, they had different visions, so they parted ways. Supposedly no big drama, but Sam never really went into detail, neither did Tortoise or Grion, from what I know. Don't get me wrong, Sam is great, but I think he's at his best when bouncing off other characters. And the other characters he chose couldn't stick around for the whole series. Shine. Thus, anyone still remember him? Not to mention, people just didn't give this series a chance. And well, Sam's fame was slowly dying. With the decline in popularity of Minecraft, drama, and Sam moving on to other things, his time of fame was just slowly coming to an end. What about now? What is he up to? Well, for a while he was doing gaming with friends, with some skits sparkled in. My favorite is the Loki one, till he finally came back to Yandere High. And let me tell ya, it's fucking amazing. So far, not as crazy, but far more funnier. I really do want you guys to watch it. First episodes are a different tone than the rest of the series, but it only gets better. And don't worry about not knowing about the old series, what I told you is more than enough. If you're wondering, it's technically kinda like a reset, except it seems like Tokyo Seoul or Seoul Reset isn't canon. So far only Yandere High is, but go watch it. I bet you're wondering why I made this video. Because I wanted to, and I want Tiggs, my friend, to be up to speed about Sam Gladiator's glory days. That's all, no big reason.